Welcome to the Lotus Guide Center and Love's Vibrant Arts first open mic here in Paradise, California, 6268 Skyway. We'll be doing this once a month, every last Wednesday of every month at 7 o'clock. So come and join us and enjoy this little video I put together of a lot of us just coming together for music, a lot of laughter, a few tears, and stories about the campfire here in Paradise and the healing that's taking place. We're doing everything we can to put this behind us in such a way that we can remember it and move forward. Thank you for joining us.
When Rahasha first mentioned that we should do an open mic here at the Lotus Center, well, when Rahasha first mentioned the Lotus Center, I thought it was a great idea. And then when they said we should do an open mic at the Lotus Center, I thought that was a great idea too. And that's just Rahasha. He's just so full of great ideas that they're just popping out of his pores. And so and so that's how we get to have the beautiful Lotus Guide and the beautiful Lotus Center, and we get to have an open mic back up here in Paradise. So I'm hoping he's going to tell you a little bit more about what goes on here, or what his vision for this center is, as well as play us some music. So I'm just going to introduce him and hope he tells us what's on his mind. Please welcome and thank Mr. Rahasha Paul.
Yeah, we're going to, Daria does her meditations here every Thursday at 6 o'clock. So it's a really good meditation because we all have a lot of stress, and this is a way to, this is not your grandma and grandpa's meditation. This is like for the Western mind, for the Western people. It's a way to release energy, like when you were a little kid and you'd shake it all off. You have to come and experience it. I was a highwayman, along the coach roads I did ride, with a sword and pistol by my side. Many young maid lost her babbles to my trade. Many a soldier shed his lifeblood on my blade. But the bastards hung me in the spring of 25. I'm still alive. I was a sailor. I was born upon the tide, and with the sea I did abide. I sailed a schooner round the Horn of Mexico. I went aloft and furled the mainsail in a bow. But when the yards broke off, they said that I got killed. On a long and lonesome highway, east of Omaha, you can listen to your engine moaning out its one long song. You can think about your woman or the girl you knew the night before, and your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do. You're riding 16 hours and there's nothing else to do, and you don't feel much like riding. You just wish the trip was through. Here I am on the road again. Here I am up on the stage. this is a good opportunity since I have a little bit of a captive audience here. The Lotus Guide Center and Loves Vibrant Art, this is here for the community. We're not really charging hardly anything for any of the events that we're doing here. We just ask for a donation. Little by little, we're going to have products out there, and it's to support our advertisers. And we've actually offered our advertisers ads in our magazine until they get back on their feet. And surprisingly, people like Michael Turk, Cheryl of Heavenly Herbs, they insist on paying anyway, even though they lost everything, you know? And I think we have to remember this about this community and the people in it that's really pulling together to make this a special time, a special place. You know, we're breathing life into this community again. And it's important how we do it and that we come together. Like showing up right now, this is what it's all about. Just showing up is like the biggest thing.
Right? And then the other thing is, I feel so good about the fact that here on Skyway, there's a Lotus Center. And that, I mean, that's such a resonant concept. And we need that kind of healing center so much here. And I know a lot of people are sort of, in various stages of whether they want to talk about what happened to them or not, and that's all fine. I do know that there's there a lot of healing that's being offered to us. And if you're looking for, some really, really good healing, you couldn't do better than sitting meditation, dancing meditation with Dara. I did it up at the Goddess Temple when you first put out your CD. And it's a beautiful form of meditation, and she's a beautiful person to do it with. And there's if it's not your thing, 211, dial 211, tell them you want free therapy, and ask them where to go to get it. Just dial 211. There's all kinds of people out there that want to help us. So if you're still needing any kind of, like, you need to talk, or you need to cry, or you just don't, you're mad and you don't know why, or any of that stuff, just call and find somebody that you can work it through with, because there's a lot of people out there that want to help us right now. So thanks. Hey, so thank you, Dara and Rahasha and Marianne and Ray, for making this space available to all of us and making it a healing center. Can I hear it for them? Yes, Tom Taylor is here. And I want to make sure he gets on. Tom lost 21 guitars in this fire. Can you believe that? 25 guitars. 20, and when we saw him, the first time we saw him after, we just, broke my heart to hear that he lost all that. But we were glad to hear Tom. We almost lost Tom. Tom was going to save his house, and so we're glad we got Tom out of the whole deal. But lost all his guitars. And so it's really, really great to have him here and have him back. And so please welcome to the stage, Tom Taylor.
Mary had a little lamb, the flesh was white as snow, yeah. Everywhere the child went, the little lamb should go, yeah. He followed her to school, and broke the teacher's rule, yeah. What a time that they had. That day at school,
me. Please welcome to the stage Martha Del Rio.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light you'll see, no, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by
It's
me.
a song by Emerson, Lake and Palmer called Lucky Man. He had white horses and ladies by the score, all dressed in satin, waiting by the door. Ooh, what a lucky man he was. Ooh, what a lucky man he was. White lace and feathers, they made up his bed. A gold-covered mattress on which he was led. Ooh, what a lucky man he was. Ooh, what a lucky man he was.
Writing lately. Please welcome to the stage Ms. Jeannie Myers.
Anyway, this one's called The Fire That Won. Run from the fire, my only desire, delay and I'll cry, fall down and I'll die. Am I talking about love? Did my heart take a shove? Am I yearning for him? Is my brain getting dim? Run from the fire, my only desire, delay and I'll cry, fall down and I'll die. No, I'm talking about flames, and I'm not playing games. It came on the 8th, and it challenged my faith. Run from the fire, my only desire, delay and I'll cry, fall down and I'll die. Now I'm praying for all who took that hard fall. The campfire won. Its devastation is done.
You see what I mean by chronicling our experience? That it really makes, I mean, that really resonates with me, that last poem especially. Geez, you know, that's how it feels, doesn't it? It just feels like, whoa, okay, you know? Thank you, Jeannie. Thank you for putting it into words for all of us. We appreciate that. And I'm glad about your new home. Let's hear it for Jeannie. We'll all have home again. We'll all have a home again.
So I'm just going to make up some stuff. And I don't know where it's going to go. It'll take me a second.
Singing as we rise. Up on the mountain, my mother is singing, laughing and shouting, her sweet voice ringing. Pay no mind to dark and stormy sky. Mother is singing, singing as we ride. Singing as we ride. Singing as we ride. Head to the pinnacle, singing as we ride. Up on the mountain, my father is working his obligation, he's never shirking. Pay no mind to dark and stormy skies. Father's working, we're working as we ride. Working as we ride. Working as we ride. Headed to the pinnacle. Working as we ride. Up on the mountain, my sister's preaching a wonderful message with powerful teaching. Pay no mind to dark and stormy skies. Sister's preaching, preaching as we ride. Preaching as we ride. Preaching as we ride. Headed to the pinnacle, preaching as we ride. Up on the mountain, we are building gardens we planted, we're busy tilling. Pay no mind to dark and stormy skies. We are rebuilding paradise. Rebuilding paradise. Rebuilding paradise. Headed to the pinnacle. Building paradise. Do that again. Building paradise. Building paradise. Headed to the pinnacle. Building paradise. We are headed to the pinnacle. Singing as we
So when the fire broke out, I was actually in Chico for my 2-hour-a-week job delivering the Chico News and Review. But my wife was home, and we lived around Billy and Skyway. And so she grabbed a few things, and after I delivered the Chico News and Review, I go to my accordion group, TAG, Trinity Accordion Gathering. So I have my accordion with me. My wife hates the accordion. I love the accordion. And so I had that with me. And my wife drove through fire. You know, it's like, it took her like 2.5 or 3 hours. Very traumatic, as most of you know. But the real tragedy for her was that my accordion was saved. She's just starting to get over it. But without further ado, so it's called Feeling Good. Seems like since the fire, I tend to play tunes that are in minor keys. I don't know. Okay, so. flying high. You know how I feel. Sun in the sky. You know how I feel. Breeze drifting by. You know how I feel. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River runs free, you know how I feel. Blossoms on the tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. So anyway, let's see. No one to talk with, all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Hey, misbehaving, saving my love for you. I know for certain the one I love. I'm through with flirting, it's just you I'm thinking of. Hey, misbehaving, saving my love for you. Like Jack Horner in the corner, don't go nowhere, what do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, honey, I don't stay out late, I don't care to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Hey, misbehaving, saving my love for you. I got kind of lost. Anyway.
Don't know why they named it the campfire, because I say that word all the time. You know, hey, let's light the campfire. I don't think I'm going to be able to anymore. Anyway, I was there November 7th at the very last Norton Buffalo event that we had, not knowing that the next morning we would all be leaving in a frenzy. But as Jeannie mentioned earlier, she wrote that poem and threw out a challenge to make a song out of it. Actually, she just said it would make a good song, so I took that as a challenge. And so I only played it right after she wrote it. And there's so many campfire songs out there, but it seems fitting for tonight now that we're back in paradise. So, anyway, again, it's called The Fire That Won. Run from the fire, my only desire. And I'll cry, fall down and I'll die. Run from the fire, run from the fire, my only desire.
take a shot. And my yearning for him is my brain getting dim. Now I'm talking about flames, and I'm not playing games. It came on the 8th, and it challenged my faith. Run from the fire, my only desire. Lay and I'll cry, fall down and I'll die. Run from the fire. Now I'm praying for all who took that hard fall. The campfire warm, its devastation is done. Still praying for all who took that hard fall. The campfire warm, its devastation is done. Run from the fire, my only desire. Lay and I'll cry, fall down and I'll die. Run from the fire. Run, run, run from the fire. Run, run, run from the fire. Run, run, run from the fire. Lay and I'll cry, fall down and I'll die. Run from the fire. Run from the fire. That's by a guy named David Crowder, and it's called All I Can Say. It's kind of a song about you wonder where God is sometimes in all this, and then it doesn't take looking too hard to actually see. So anyway, it's called All I Can Say. Lord, I'm tired, so tired from walking. Lord, I'm all Lord, the dark is creeping up to swallow me. Think I'll stop, rest here. This is all that I can say right now. This is all that I can give. This is all that I can say right now. This is all that I can give.
I just want to say that Paradise is the strongest community that I've ever seen. And I feel very honored to be here with you all and to hear your stories. And your stories are all intertwined like a textile fabric, a very beautiful tapestry. I just want to thank you all just for being here, for being so strong through all of this. It's just so great to see. Let's give it up. Without further ado, so my name's Erica. I'm just graduated from Chico State, and I read poetry at Tender Loving Coffee open mic. And I heard about this, and I figured I might as well read some poetry and see what happens. Okay, so this first one is about living in the present. It's about enjoying every moment in the present without having to worry too much about what will happen tomorrow, because sometimes the present is all we have. Without further ado, here it is. Tonight, as I sit, no longer crying, the world turns round, no longer dying. Night falls and all is still. The birds roost at will. The trees outside my window sway softly. My cat watches, wishing she could smack the trees. Her pudgy, furry face is filled with glee. Thoughts once sad turn to wonder. Why is it that time moves so slowly while in the midst of sorrow? Is that what leads people asunder? My thoughts are interrupted by the thundering of the mighty Chico freight train. The building trembles under its weight. Such is the mind under a blanket of emotion. Though, unlike the train, nothing is ever too late. Healing powers of the mind are yet to be revealed, something that time itself cannot steal. Time has been quantified by man's own mind, something an innocent creature such as my cat would not understand. As I lay in bed pondering, a question crept into my brain. Is it time itself or us humans that keeps one sane? Thank you. And this one.
Once upon a time there was a tavern where we used to raise a glass or two. Remember how we laughed away the hours and dreamed of all the great things we would do. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We live the life we choose. We fight and never lose. For we were young and sure to have our way. La 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 la. Those were the days. Oh yes, those were the days. Then the busy years were rushing by us. We lost our starry notions on the way. If by some chance I'd see you in the tavern, we'd smile at one another and we'd say, those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We live the life we choose. We fight and never lose. For we were young and sure to have our way. La 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 la. Those were the days. Oh yes, those were the days. Just tonight I stood before the tavern. Nothing seemed to be the way it used to be. In the glass I saw a strange reflection. Was that only person really me? Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We live the life we choose. We fight and never lose. For we were young and sure to have our way. La 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 la. Those were the days. Oh yes, those were the days. Through the door there came familiar laughter. I saw your face and heard you call my name. Oh, my friends were older, but For in our hearts the dreams are still the same. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance. We'd live the life we choose. We'd find